How you doing? Mitch here. Badges on chest. Badges on chest. Randy, I see you, man. You got it. You passed your SI. Nice job. Give it up for Randy here. Randy and I had a bet though, Randy. Here's my end of the bet. First time I met Randy, he bought the gold package. He wasn't too sure, right? Second time, still wasn't sure. After that, I stopped him and said, Randy, I put on my military police beret. We had that 2-minute hard talk. After that, the third time he came back and he was ready. He was so confident and he passed. So Randy, that's the story. Randy didn't have confidence for the first or second lesson. The third coaching session, he was on fire and he went in there, he kicked some butt. So there we go. 5 skill sets I teach my clients about how to pass the SI. First thing I teach you guys, yeah, STAR's there. Yeah, I use STAR, situation, task, action, result, but it's embedded. It's not obvious. What I really use is PAR, precision, accuracy, and of course, responsibility. That's what I use also in a very indirect method. You don't even know I'm teaching to you because I don't want my clients up there from the interview board saying PAR, P-A-R. No, it's embedded within the question itself, okay? Number 2 is, of course, the mission first mindset. Many of my clients, 82%, come from pure civilian backgrounds, like Randy. Randy was an assistant manager for a fast food chain, no other experience at all, no formal education. That's what he came with, and we got him past the SI. So again, the mission focus is this. This is not a civilian job. It's not a job at all. It's a career. What you're doing in this career is so far above you. Anybody stopping illegal stuff coming into the country, drugs, whatever it is, anybody stopping that on an everyday basis, it's way above them, right? It's so far above them. I coach. It's about me and you. It's a one-on-one thing. But then when you're done with me, you get that badge on your chest. You're doing something so far above 99% of people out there in America. Some are stockbrokers, some are lawyers, some are doctors. That's all great. But what you're doing is above that. And I make sure you never forget the mission-focused mindset. I also teach strong examples, strong relevant examples you can parlay to the interview panel. They need to hear that from you. If you don't know how to answer those questions like that, give them a really good relevant example. This is especially true with the FBI, Secret Service, and also the CBP. It's really, really important. You give them some relevant examples. BP is even more and more in depth. But those 3, though, you have to give out these strong, relevant examples of what you do in situations. This is what I teach, but people who've been through my coaching program know already. I make sure they can give these examples through 3 formularies that I use within my coaching program. This is why I have a 90.4% pass rate. Yeah, 9 out of every 10 of my clients pass the SI the first time. The overall national average for passing the SI is only 43%. That's all it is, right? My folks pass that, double that rate, plus some, okay? There's a reason why. I teach that. Number 4, of course, is gonna be how to be calm and confident in your delivery, right? So many of my clients come to me, they have like a pen in their hand, are they nervous, shaking their leg, this stuff, they're looking around and everything, and I teach the confidence. I give ways to be confident in these answers because the SI is the only part of this whole process where you are in complete control of the whole thing, right? You control it. People say, but they're asking the questions. How do I control it? Because you have to answer it, right? They're basing whether you pass or not on how you answer it. You cannot, you can't risk this on winging it. Or you say, oh, I talked to my wife and my girlfriend, my husband and my boyfriend, and they gave me some questions. I answered them really well. Even if your answers sucked, they will not tell you the truth about if your answers sucked. I'll tell you that, right? I won't say they sucked, but I'll say we need to reconstruct this so that the interview panel will understand what you're saying so that you will get hired on, of course, right? I make the house from the ground up for you. We start the base, right? Solid foundation, build the walls, the windows, so on and so forth. And we build you into this different person who can answer these questions at the SI very confidently in a very calm and confident manner. This is so important. You cannot look nervous at the interview. You can be nervous, but don't look nervous, right? It's your one-time shot at it, right? Last thing I teach is very important, but before I teach that, I tell you guys a secret here. Get into my coaching program, click the link below, go into my calendar, and I will show you how this works. Why would you risk all that, right? You risk this whole SI thing on a whim, or I practice the question is, to me, what did you practice? And most times, they're practicing civilian questions. You're not going to pass a structured law enforcement at a federal level interview with civilian questions, because no one cares about where are you going to be in 5 years. No one cares about your strength or your weakness. They're not going to care about that. They're going to find out through the questions they ask what your strength and weakness is, or whether or not you're going to be somewhere 5 years or not. That's what they're going to do. So, last thing is here. Professional communication skills. All my clients know I always say the F word, right? That means familiar, right? Familiar. They know this already, what that means, right? We throw in stuff like capping, peppering, touch and go. We use such, my techniques that I teach you are designed in a way to make sure you succeed. They're designed in a way to make even the hardest faces at the interview panel take notice with your answers. They are designed to make sure you go on to the next step in the process. 5 years I spent on this. 5 years I got it down to perfection, to that perfect cup of coffee. It's been there for 5 years now. This is why, again, 90.4% of my clients pass. 100% no, but pretty good, don't you think? I think so, right? So again, no matter if you have a high school degree, diploma, a college degree, master's degree, whatever you have, doesn't matter. Your verbiage and your delivery must be reconstructed through me so I can show you how to do it. If you made it this far in the video, I commend you, because this is what's going to help you get through the SI. Click the link, get to my coaching program today, and I will show you how to do it. Because I want what? What do I want? Badges on chests. That's what I want. All right, you guys take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.